Okay, I am 2 minutes early, but I thought that I would pop on. Okay, I'm on. Welcome, ladies. I don't know who's watching because I cannot see, but I see two set of eyes, and I'm gonna wait a few minutes, and I'm gonna start my online card class that was part of my online card class and bingo that I do monthly. So we played bingo and we had a few winners. Hello, Chris. Welcome back. We had winners, and now I'm going to demonstrate the cards that are part of the class. Everybody received a packet of supplies, or almost everybody received a packet with supplies, and to create 4 cards. They also received a PDF tutorial, and I am going to show the cards, how to put the cards together. Okay, and I'm waiting. So if you're on, please let me know that you're on, or I will just go on and just demonstrate everything, and then you can watch the replay, and this will also be on my YouTube channel, so you can watch it over there as well. What I wanted to let everybody know that this is a class, 4 cards, and I'm going to demonstrate from start to finish how to make the 4 cards. I've eliminated a few steps that were kind of a little. Hello, Sue. Welcome. A few steps that were a little tedious, so-called fussy cutting. So I have everything. I hope I have everything ready. And let's go on. Okay, thank you, Deb, for sharing. And here we go. So, you ladies, for those that have registered for the class in bingo, you should have received your packet. And I'm going to tell you what the packet contains or has. So, oh, I forgot something. See? I knew that I forgot something. That I would forget something. I knew it. I knew it. Of course. So in the meantime, here we go. Okay. So this is, just to start, this is Monica Gioberti with Stamping with Monica, and welcome to my Facebook channel, as you want to call it. And I am going to demonstrate the 4 cards that the ladies that register for the online card class in bingo are going to make. Okay, I'm going to show you what they received. So they received a packet, half a package of the bright 6x6 designer series paper, half of the rhinestones basic jewels. Okay, and then they received a sheet of dimensionals, 1 sheet of dimensionals, as well as, hold on, because I have the bits and pieces here, as well as half a spool of the pet, what is the name of the pet ribbon, so half of each. And so this is what they received in their this was the goodie bag or swag bag. And also they received a packet with everything cut, all the cardstock cut, die cut or embossed but not stamped to create 4 cards. Okay, the only thing that I did not do, and this is what you need to do on your own, is to pre-cut to measure the designer series paper and also the ribbon. You receive also you already received the PDF tutorial, so that has all the measurements, everything, every little step to make the cards. This is just to show you how easy peasy it is to put them together. Okay, let me show you the cards first. Okay, and let me move everything to the side so that I can go on and create with you. Okay, I need this, I need this. Okay, cards are here, and I have them all prepped. Okay, I'm gonna show you my cards. So this is card number 1. So I based my designs on the Party Puffins stamp set, and in this class they also had the options to add the Party Puffins to the registration, and so some of them decided to get the stamp set so they can create the cards exactly how I created them, designed, or if they don't have it, they can substitute with whatever they have, because the way that I did it, it can be, you know, adapt with whatever you have at home. Okay, so this is card number 1, and then I have card number 2. Then I have, hold on, because everything is card number 3, and this is, I didn't glue this one down because pictures and stuff. So this is a gift card holder right there. And then this is my card number 4. That is this one. Okay. So I'm going to go over and tell you what I did for each card. Okay. So let me start with this one. Let me start with the complicated ones, the first 2 right here. These are easy peasy, so let me set them aside. Okay, so let me start with this. They're not complicated. I lied. Okay, so in your packet, to create this card, you have your envelope, you have your card base, okay? You have a piece of the Bermuda Bay that I ran. And this is one of the new dies that I'm in love with. So I took the picture this dies. Ladies, these are to die for. So I took my piece of cardstock. Then I laid them here. I ran it through the die cutting machine, and what it comes out is this in a bunch of circles that I'm planning to use, okay, because I die cut it for all the ladies, so I have quite a few. Okay, then I took the part that was die cut it and I ran it through the embossing folder, the new ones that is called Checks and Dots, and I used the dots, and you line up here. Okay, you take it, you line it up with that line over there. It's easy peasy. And then you center it, go run it through your die cutting machine, and what comes out is this. Okay, you see all the dots? I love it. Love it. So that's how I got this first part. Let me put this away. The one thing that I wanted to show you is these dies have rectangle and stitched all over, and circles stitched all over. This is yummo. Okay, then let me go ahead and do the part. So I'm gonna go and take my bone folder and fold the card front. So this is simple and easy. Okay, right here. And then I'm going to get the measure tapes so I can tell you, so I can cut, because I wanted to show you, because some of the ladies need a little bit of a help in cutting. So now in your packet of the designer series paper that you have, as I said in my PDF, because you get 2 of each of the colors, each color in the brights, okay, and you have 2 different sets of patterns. You can choose whichever patterns. To create this card, I use this pattern, and now I have this one available. So I'm going to create a second card with a different pattern. I'm going to measure my piece right here, and this is 3 3/4 by 5. So I'm going to take my paper cutter. So ladies, whoever needs help with their cutting, okay, you get your paper cutter, paper trimmer, okay. Remember that you have all your cutting at the top, your measurements at the top. These are your inches, these are centimeters. So I need to cut a piece that is 3 3/4. I said 3 3/4, okay, right here. So this is a 6 by 6 piece, and I'm gonna cut in 3 3/4 like so. Okay, I have this left, 3 3/4 by 5. So I'm gonna cut and go to the 5 right there, and I'm gonna cut. This is the piece that I will use later on in one of the other cards, and this you can always reuse it to create a different card. You can do it this way and trim the edges. You can do this way, so you can use it in a different card, okay? So but save this. So this I'm gonna save it aside. This I can put it away. Okay, so now that I've cut that, put it to the side. Okay, so technically this would be the layering, okay? If you have the cards in front, this will be it, okay? I wanted to have an edge right here, okay? This would be it, but you will have 2 circles and a scrap of paper like so, okay? Okay, so there you go. So now we're gonna stamp, but I am going to eliminate some of the tedious part, but I'm gonna go the stamping part and coloring a bit. So I'm going to take my little puffin here, and I'm going to do so. And then I'm gonna take another block, and I'm gonna do my cake right here, okay, and I'm going to use, and the big puffin, okay, so this will go right there, ladies. This is the place where your puffin will go, okay, like so. There's a lot of coloring, so I suggested the colors that I used, and I used these set of blends right here. And because we're using blends, there are alcohol based markers, we have to use the Memento, okay? So this is the Memento right here. So I'm going to stamp, and that's actually my go-to black ink for my stamping, no matter what. So I'm going to ink, and actually I'm doing it this way because I want to make sure that I'm going to put a lot of ink on it. And I'm going to take my little puffin, and we're going to do that. So that is going to go like so. Okay, simple and easy. And then I'm going to take my cake, and I'm going to stamp it like so. Okie dokie. And then I'm going to take my big puffin, and I'm going to really press because I want a good, it helps if your ink pad is juicy. Okay, and then you're going to stamp right here because you have enough room. Voila, done. So what I have done ahead of time, let's pretend that this is my colored puffin. So I used Bermuda Bay. This is Pool Party. I used Pumpkin Pie and Daffodil Delight to color this puffin right here. Then I took my paper scissors, snips, and I fussy cut it, okay? Then I'm gonna go ahead and, so this, let's pretend that I've done all of that. And for the magic, with the magic of TV, that is all done. But let me quickly color this fellow right here using the bullet point. Boy, this is tight. And I love my blends. Just love him. And there's no need to color the feet because we're going to cover it. So that is that. Okay. And then let me go and do my cake quickly. This is the cake. See how quickly, and you don't have to push that hard when you color with that. I could have used the other point. Let's see if this is, but it's almost dry, but we're gonna do it this way. And I like to do bullet when I have small parts. Okay, there. And then I forgot that I'm using Rio Red. And for this, I'm gonna use the dark Rio Red for my plate. There. Okay. And then I use Pool Party right here. Not this side, I want the other one. Yes, this set, it took me quite a bit to get, okay, I'm gonna buy it. Because at the beginning I said, oh, I don't know if I like it. But it's so stinking cute. So stinking cute. Okay, so we have all the cutting. Not all the cutting, the coloring. And then with Bermuda Bay, I went and did the candles to match the cardstock. Okay, so now I did the coloring. Now this is the fun part. Okay, so I have these two, and while we're stamping, let me just go ahead and do the other part of the stamping. I need Happy Birthday, so I'm going to use this clear, and I'm going to take, you have two pieces, ladies, you have two strips of basic white, and you're going to stamp it twice. It doesn't matter if it is straight or not, just put it on the paper, because then we're going to separate it, okay? I'm going to stamp it twice, like so. So all the stamping is done, because I'm not going to do the inside for you, but this is what the insert, because you also will have the white insert of the card that I put somewhere. Then you will stamp another cake and then make a wish as a sentiment. Okay, so that will be, yes, you have an extra piece that will be your insert. Okay, let me put it back here, because you don't need to watch me, but I want you to see what I've done. So basically I'm working with this. This is the last thing that I'm going to do. So I'm going to take my my embossed and cut, and when I said that in the PDF I said cover the backing with dimensionals, it is because you need to have support in between these openings. Okay, so you don't want it to, you know, flap down or whatever. So that's why I'm saying cover the back with dimensionals, and you have a sheet of dimensionals, so feel free to use as many as you want. Then I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna lay it like so. Okay, I want to center it. You see my card? So in my description I said layer on top to figure out where you want it. This is gonna go underneath there, so I could even put one dimensionals like this one in the middle. I am going to open it up and do this, ladies. So this is not going to move. Okay, then you can always lift. Okay, now I'm going to put adhesive in the back of this. Actually, no, the adhesive is going to go right there. Then I'm going to take my little puffin and place my circle like so. You got it? There. And then the same is going to be for this one. For the cake. you could have, if you have, whatchamacallit, not whatchamacallit, that's not the name. But if you have a Wink of Stella, that would be great. Okay, so this is down secured, and actually I can fix this because I don't like it that much. So there you go. There. And probably I'll do a Wink of Stella here so you can see. Now that this is all secured, I can lift, you know, here a little bit because that is secured. And now I can put this one down knowing where this is going to go. You got it? It's going to be easier this way. So you do a partial. Oh, I moved it a bit. So you want to get two. Hold on. Yeah, because see, it went sideways. So now you know what not to do. Haha. Because this flipped on me. But because we have dimensionals, that's what I love about it. You can lift them and fix your boo-boo. There. This needs to be... Everything is sticking on me. Okay. So yeah. This needs to be straight like so. And this one, move a little bit. There. This is straight. Okay, so you got the gist. Now I'm going to secure these so they don't move and lift with. If you have a different way of doing it, go ahead. But I found this the easiest. Okay, you could even lay this one down, take a pencil, mark the circle so you know where your circle will have to go. Okay, so that would be the other option for you. So this is done. Then you're gonna take a length of your ribbon like so, and we're gonna tie a bow. Okay, let's see if I can do it with everybody watching. We're gonna tie a bow. Okay, voila, done my bow, and now I'm gonna slide it down. I'm gonna cut it. And slide it down. Then I can always fix it, you know, but this is going to come down here like so. Then I can always fix it. There and there. Okay, then I'm going to take this and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take dimensionals right here and I'm going to put them over here. One. And let's see, this I want it to be toward the edge, so I'm not going to secure it because I want to be able to slide it or fix it, because there's always a way to fixing things. And I can lay it down with dimensionals. Okay, and ta-da, this is the card. Centered right there. Now that is like so, I can pull a little bit tighter. Okay. And I had it done so nicely, but I want it tighter. Voila. Then I can flip this around when I put my little penguin, a puffin. Okay, then I'm going to take this quickly, trim, birthday, birthday. This goes right here. And then I'm going to trim my happy. Okay, a little bit. And then one of the dimensionals is going to go like so. And this I want it a little bit longer. So leave it like so, but trim. Okay, simple and easy. So this should go happy, and it doesn't matter if it's not cut perfectly because I want it to be messy. So this is gonna go there. Happy with the dimensionals. Happy with another dimensionals right here. So it's sticking inside like so. Okay, and then I'm taking the puffin that I colored and die cut, and with dimensionals I'm gonna put it on. Okay, so do we have questions about this card? Should not be, because it should be easy peasy. So one thing is right here and the other one is right there. Okay, and if I want this to stay a little bit higher, I can do so by lifting my dimensionals, and voila. Okay, then I'm going to take another dimensionals and stick it in here and put my birthday. Voila. And then you have your embellishment, and let's see if I have my U-Pick tool. Oops, sorry. And then with that, I'm gonna lift and use whatever. You have half a pack, so you have quite a few, and you can use them however you want. Okay, embellish your card like so. So this is card number 1. Simple and easy. Let me grab Wink of Stella right here, and let's see the difference. So you could add this, an extra touch, okay, since we have, and then you're gonna just color your there, and I'm gonna do it like so. And you can even do it inside. Where's my inside? Insert right here. Let's pretend that I already done that. But I don't want to do it too much, because if it is for a boy, I don't want to bling it all up, right? But if it is for a girl, you can put all the frosting and everything. So this is the card. Easy, right? Then obviously you're going to trim your ribbon there, and this is your insert that will go here. So stamp and then glue. Everything, and every time you stamp and then glue. Okay, so this is card number 1. Set it aside. Hopefully you don't have any questions, because it's simple and easy. Thank you, Gail. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, then we're gonna go to this. This is our fun fold with a pocket. Very simple to do. Very simple, ladies. Okay, so the packet that you have is the one that has this. Okay, I gave you all the measurements for everything. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna take the card. It's scored in the middle and half there. You're gonna fold it in half. I gave you those the measurements to where to score, in case you want to do one on your own. So in the PDF. Thank you, Rita. Hi, Rita. Okay, then, okay, usually we have the card that we folded this way, right? And we do a Z fold. This time we're gonna do a fold on itself. Okay, gonna fold it down this way. And then this is gonna be folded this way. So you fold it down, and it's best if you fold it and then crease the score line. So this is how it's gonna go. Okay, now, yet again, you have your choice, because in your designer series paper, you have 2 sheets. One has this pattern, and then this is the other pattern. So I am going to cut, because I need 2 of them. So you cannot get, let me see, because this is 6 by 6, okay? And this measures 2 5/8 by 4. So let me grab a pack, my pack. Where's my pack of designer series paper? Because I might have it. So with one sheet, maybe yes, maybe no. Let's see if I did it. Probably not. No, see, this is what was left of my cutting. So one sheet will give you 2 cards. So we're gonna 1 card. So we're gonna take your piece of 6 by 6, okay, and then we're gonna cut it down to this length that we said is actually yes, 4. Let's make it to 4 because it's 4 1/4, 4 1/8. No, 4, I think I did. I don't remember. But yeah. No, it's 4 1/8. I think I did. So, if in my PDF I said 4, take note. It's 4 1/8. Okay? So, I'm going to cut down my piece. And I'm going to, this is where it gets tricky for you. So, 4 is right here. Okay? You see it? This line right here is 4, and then this is 16, and this is my 1/8. So I'm gonna put my paper there. So basically it is the first line right here, bigger line. This is 1/8, okay? And I'm gonna cut it down. So then I have this piece, set it aside. Then I said that I'm going to cut, and the reason why this is my measurements, because I wanted a small border around it. If you want something easier to cut, that's the other option. You will cut like 4 by 2, and this is 4 by 2.5, okay? Because as you can see, this is measure 2 5/8. So you have the option, but this is how I measured it. So I'm gonna go to 2, 2, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, and then this little 1/8 makes up to 2 5/8. Okay, so that's where I am going to cut mine there, and then I'm going to do the same. But if you rather do something else, something different measures, then you're going to do 2 1/2 by 4. Okay, but I want that small of a board, okay? And voila. So now I have 2 pieces, and I have this piece and this piece left, okay? Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna glue these down, and I'm gonna do it this way, 1 here and 1 here, okay? Do you follow me? Are you following me? If you're watching, I hope this is clear. If you're gonna watch the replay and you get to put these cards together at a later time, let me know if you have questions. See, I wanted a border that was this small, okay? And then I'm gonna apply my adhesive right here, okay? And also by doing it this with open, you'll be able to make sure that everything is lined up. Now, obviously, if this has a directional, the designer series paper has direction, you gotta make sure the way you fold it, okay? So now, yeah, I have this, and I need to get to this. What I did, you can do 2 ways. You can cheat, but you know, if you have a punch, a circle punch, and I have like a 1-inch punch, you can do so, and you put it in the middle, okay? If you don't have a punch, we're gonna show you how to do it with the die cutting machine and the circle layers dies that I'm using in a lot of these cards, or a few of these cards. So where is my die cutting? Okay, so I'm gonna put my cut here. Can you see? Okay, let me move everything right there. So now I'm taking, because this is the one that is gonna go fold on its own, and I need the opening. Okay, so I need to have this one right here. Then I'm gonna take the smallest of the circle in the circle dies, and that will be this one. That's pretty much the equivalent of 1 inch. And I'm gonna place, can you see that? I'm gonna place my die in here, kind of finding the middle somehow. Okay, then I'm gonna take my cutting plate, put it on top, and run it through. Yep, without moving it though, because I'm using the thing on the other side. Okay, there, and then because there. Okay, hopefully it cut through. Yes, it did. And voila, I have my opening. This is when it's a little bit larger because I went deeper. Okay, but that is the opening. And let me put my die away so I won't lose it in there. Okay, so now that we're at this part, now it's time to create the pocket. And in order to do so, I personally used liquid glue, multi-purpose liquid glue, just a tiny bit, and that will have to go only on this side, only on the edges, okay? Just a little bit, if it comes out. Just a fine line. Okay? A very fine one. Voila. And then I'm gonna fold it, and this is my pocket. Okay? You could use tear and tape if you want to. Okay, you just need to make sure that your tear and tape doesn't come out too far. Otherwise, there's very little that you can put in. Okay, and off you go. Let's see. I have one here. Let's tape this, and this will go in like so. This is a gift. Obviously, you gotta wait until this dries out. So you can put money, you can put a gift card, credit card there. Okay, so it's big enough for it, but you will do this when this is all dried up. Okie dokie. Now let's move on to the next step. So this is done, and with my bone folder I can press down, make sure that everything is like so. And now let me just go ahead and stamp on this one, because this is the card. That is it, ladies. There. So quickly, let me grab this, because might as well, right? I need my Memento ink. Okay. Might as well finish this. And I'm going to stamp my puffin like so, making sure that it's grounded. And then I can add something that I just thought about it. And where's my little puffin here? Okay, this is gonna go like so. Okay, and then you remember that I said save the little strip that you get. That's where I'm going to stamp my Make-A-Wish sentiment, because we don't want to throw away anything, right? So we're going to stamp it like so. See, I used my grit paper to mount, and then hopefully be straight there. I can save a little bit. It can stay down here. Okay, so we're using the Designer Series paper to stamp the voila. And then because we have lines, so I'm gonna cut make, and I like using my scissors to do this because it's simple and easy. Okay, and I can trim it down a little bit more. Let's see, does it need it? Yeah, a little bit more. Okay. Voila, this a little bit straighter there. So this is done. And then we're gonna color quickly, and this time we did Pool Party. These are so nice and sealed. Quickly, Pool Party right there. Then we're matching the beak. Okay. Then we're doing yellow. That will be Daffodil Delight with this. Are you following? I lost people. And then we're gonna go with the light of the Granny Apple Green. And I'm gonna color his hat because I wanted to match this. And then with the dark of the pumpkin pie, I'm gonna do the beak. Okay, right there. And the feet. Like so. And this one too. There, quick and simple. Then I'm gonna take dimensionals that I had in front of my nose, right there. And I'm going to attach the sentiment. Oh no, I lost it. Come on, sentiment. Oh, greeting. There. And we're gonna make a wish. This time it's gonna go there, and then this one is gonna be like so. And actually, I want to trim it a little bit because then I want it to be fitting in there, in between. And what I did in advance, let me see if I lost all the bits and pieces. Okay, because the insert of the card has this. You see it? To someone who makes others happy. And this puffin is popped up. So in your pieces, you have this. That will be the piece where you're going to stamp your puffin. Like so. It will fit like so. You see it? You're going to stamp it. And then you're going to, let's pretend it is stamped. You're going to color and fussy cut out. Then on this piece, you're going to take, if you have the stamp set, these candles, and you're going to stamp all of them. And then after you color, you're going to cut out one of the candles and use it for the front. That's where I'm going to put my little candle there. Is that clear? I hope it is. I love all the cards you have done with this set. I know, it's so fun. And especially, it makes you think about, using bright colors because, it's a party. So a little bit of my liquid glue, multi-purpose. This one is going to tell him to make a wish. Okay. Then, let me show you what I did here, okay? You're going to take the black and white. You're going to do this. You're going to go this way and this way. Okay. Secure this in the back with a dimensional. And then you're going to cut the length right there. I don't know if you're following. Okay. And then we're going to secure it tight with another dimensionals right there. Okay, so we have that. And because I love dimensionals, everything would have been popped up no matter what. So we're going to do so. If you put some extra ones, they don't hurt. Do not. One in the middle right there. And this goes on here, ladies. Okay? So these will serve a double purpose to secure the ribbon and also to pop it up. And this is a rectangle scallop that I got out of, oops, where are they? This set, that's the scalloped contours dies. These are new, and that's the one, okay? So it's the largest of the scalloped, not with the holes, but the largest of that ones, okay? And we're going to attach this to our card, centering to our panel. And now let's grab our card right here. Okay, let me move everything because I have a mess right here. Let me show. And then I'm going to take, without even cutting, I'm going to take this and I'm going to go underneath and gently tie a bow. You know me, right? Me and my bows. Actually, the secret is to go here and go around it and under, and then your bow is going to lay flat. Got it? Here's a little tip. Okay. Then I'm going to do that. And now, when it's time for you to glue the panel to the card, make sure that you just put your adhesive on part of it. You can choose to use dimensionals, but I used my green glue or liquid glue. And I went kind of just half, not even half. Okay, because I don't want it to show. I don't want the glue to show. But I'm laying everything down and I'm trying to center it side to side and top to bottom. And because the liquid glue, it's forgiving, it gives me a chance to move things around. Okay? So hopefully I did a good job because I don't want anything to show in the back. I want it to be clear. Nice and clean. Okay? Done there. So let's pretend that we are stamped, that we stamped the sentiment to someone who makes others happy, because that comes from this. And then, as I told you, you stamp your puffin and then you cut it out. And then you have your card there, and we cannot have a card finished without our blings that are over here. And where's my little thing? Hello? I have stuff all over the place and I'm looking for something, but I don't see it. And I'm using scissors, and probably it's right in front of my nose, but you know me and being a mess when I craft, right? So, because I wanted my U-Pick tool. If you see it, ladies, let me know. Oh, I saw it right on the side. So this is gonna go like so, and then we're gonna pick up this. If you don't have this in your stash of tools, that's a must. A must. Okay, and then since we have the Wink of Stella, let's Wink of Stella that one. And voila, card number 2 done. Okay, simple and easy. You have room here to put it in, stick it in, and off you go. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, put it away. And I'm saving all my bits and pieces there. This I know that I need to cut it. I'll use it. Okay, card number, let me see. And obviously you have all the bits and pieces, so that's what this, remember, is for your puffin. Okay. Now, the next card is this. I thought it was a fun card, and I think that when I sent out the not the PDF, but when I told you to begin with what I used, I forgot to mention that I used a color on color ink pad. So we're matching the Granny Apple Green cardstock with the Granny Apple Green stamp ink pad, and we're going to use our From All of Us right there, and we're gonna stamp all over. Okay, so this is the next pack of stuff that you have in your envelope. Everything is cut and prepped but this. Okay, this I did it ahead of time. So let me grab my, because this you will see it's all on dimensionals. Okay, do you see them there? I think this is so fun. And then the inside says make a wish. Okay, but this part is, oh, love it, love it, love it. So From All of Us, we're gonna grab this stamp here for now, and I'm gonna grab this one. You're gonna take your card, fold it in half on the crease, on the score lines, and then we're gonna randomly stamp, let me grab my chair, the card front with Granny Apple Green. If you don't have Granny Apple Green, even Pear Pizzazz or Versamark ink will work the same. Okay, so we're gonna ink and hopefully stamp straight. Maybe yes, maybe no. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Absolutely not. I mean, if you can keep it straight, that would be nice. And because we're just using the outside, so, you know, because the middle would be covered by what we are going to put on, we're going to just do the edges to make it even. And then I like to, you know, alternate a bit. Okay, is that simple or what? Let me wash with the chamois, clean my stamps so I don't get ink all over and I don't mess up the cards. Squeaky clean. Okay, so now, okay, we're gonna just move this, put it over here. I need my Happy Feet puffin. Okay, I've done this. Now, where are all my pieces? I lost them. Here. This, I don't need it anymore. So these are the parts. So you have your card base. You have your insert. That will be going, that will be this. This will be this, okay? As usual. And then you have, this is Mango Melody. And this is your, this is what is left, because I use the same pattern. I can even flip this around, but I like this pattern better. So I'm going to get my cutter paper trimmer because I need a piece that measures 3 by 4. So out of one sheet, okay, you cut in half, or you, yes, you cut in half 3 and then 4. So you, or you can cut at 4 and then cut in 3. Okay, so you get 2 pieces, and I'm gonna trim this one down. So this should measure 3, but I need 4. So it goes right there, and voila. And then I have this one left over that I can use for something else. Okay, so now I'm taking this. The first thing that I'm gonna do is put this one down crooked and this one like so. So I'm going to glue. The first thing is this. I like to lay things out on the card first and then the side, and then apply my tape or whatever. So this is gonna go like so. Now I know everything is gonna be lifted with dimensionals. So this part is easy peasy, okay? Are we following? I think I lost a lot of people. If you're watching, let me know that you're watching. I see sets of eyes. I see Rita, Gail, Nancy. Yes, Nancy, this stamp set is so cute. I'm glad that you got it. So this was supposed to be crooked and this supposed there. Okay, so that's the skeleton. Now, ladies, these are the bomb. These are brand new from the catalog. And these are the tags called tailored made tags. Haha. And I used the largest of this. You can use even that. And that's what it comes out. And it's stitched. It is stitched. So now I'm going to take this. I'm going to take my Happy Feet puffin. I'm going to ink him. Working along with you. Oh, thank you, Deb. Okay, good. Then post pictures of your cards, okay? And then maybe do hashtag, I don't know, Party Puffins, hashtag Stamping with Monica. So I know whoever, any of you that have made the cards, I can just go and see them. Yeah. So I'm going to put this one down and stamp him like so. Voila. Okay? Simple and easy. So the only thing that you stamp on the tag is the puffin. Then you have this piece. And for this piece, you should be able to fit your, yes, I cleaned it. Basically, you will fit your cake. And then you will get to fit this little fish. Okay, you need 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3, because I measured everything. You can even do it this way. I think this way is how I measured. So you can stamp and then fit 1, 2, and 3, because you need to cut him out. Do you see? You need to cut the fish out and the cake. Okay, so I did it ahead of time for you. So I cut out my 1, 2, where's the other fish? And 3. Okay, so I cut him out. I stamped, colored, and cut him out from this piece. Okay, this can go away. Now I'm gonna stamp happy birthday on this, or you can stamp whatever sentiment. If you don't have the stamp set, you can stamp whatever, thank you or happy for you, something like that. Then I'm gonna take my memento. Okay, I'm gonna stamp my happy birthday, and the common denominator of this card, these cards that I am trimming away my sentiment. Okay, so maybe this is too wide for you. You can just use it, and I'm going to happy. Same thing. It's easier if I give you a bigger piece, then you can just use whatever stamp you have, or and then trim if need to be, or just use the whole thing. Okay, so these are done. I'm going to color my little friend here. Oops. And I'm going to use yet again pumpkin pie, and I'm using the dark pumpkin pie like so. And then I'm gonna do his beak. Beak is the name, I think. And then I'm gonna use, so basically I use these 2 colors to color him and the fish. Voila. Okay, done. So then I stamped and fussy cut the cake that actually I don't like over there, and we can just trim it. And if you want to be more precise, you can just be a better fussy cutter than me. And voila, because this is gonna sit right on top. So now let me take the card that I created. I'm going to lay this one down here, okay, like so. And I'm just gonna regular adhesive, no dimensionals on this one because it's already thick enough. Voila, stick it down. Then I'm taking my spool, or you're gonna have, and I am just gonna go and, because it's not glued down, like so. You could do this ahead of time, okay? I could have just then done my tag and then glue it down. It would have been easier. Don't know why I didn't, but that's okay. There you go. I think, yes, I did so. Went around it for one, and then did my bow. And voila, I love this trim. Love it. Versatile. Very versatile. Scissors. Voila. And now, dimensionals galore. Okay, so I'm gonna take my cake, and I think I just need one. Yes, and when you stamp your puffin, make sure that it's stamped in a way that it can hold this cake. Voila. And then I'm gonna do like so in the middle, using the flat edge for this one. And where's the other one? Here, happy as well. Ladies, we're almost done. Then we're gonna do the other one that is quick and easy. Okay, so I want my happy up here, and I want my birthday down here. And sorry if you hear noise, but those are my grand dogs upstairs. Now, you have a sheet of this, so you might want to use the little pieces, the edges, to attach your fish, so you can hide your dimensional, right? You see what I'm doing? Thank you, Rita. It's the bright colors, that's all. So this one is gonna go like so. And this little thing is gonna be like so. This one is gonna be up there. And then I'm gonna take the embellishment of the jewels, and I am going to use my U-Pick tool, do a large one up here, and then a medium. I don't know if I need it there, but we're gonna put it no matter what, because I did it in my sample, and a small one on the cake. Done. Done, done, done. So this is the card front, and this is what you're gonna do inside. You're gonna stamp the your sentiment, greeting, and then color the candles. Okay? Simple, simple, but very colorful. And now the last one, and I wanted to do something that was more feminine or something, so we'll see. Okay, I hope you guys are enjoying this and get an inspiration to get your party puffins or other stuff and create. So the last one is this. The inside is just the fish, and this is just a bunch of layering designer series paper in cardstock. I tried to base the design on the brights, the family of the bright colors, and so that's why. Here we go. These are all the bits and pieces that you have in your card, minus these three, because these three you're gonna use them and stamp it on this piece right there. Okay, so this is where you're gonna stamp your fish and color and cut out. And I used pumpkin pie, the light, and light real red. That's what your strip that looks like this is for. Then you have your scalloped circle in Pacific Point, a scalloped basic white, not a scallop, a circle. Then you have Mellow Mumbo. You have your basic white for the front. This is your insert inside, and I showed you how this should look like. You stamp your 3 fish and you color them. Okay, and goes to the side. Now, let's trim the designer series paper. Now, here to save on the designer series paper, I took, where's my pack of designer series paper? Ladies, you should see the mess that I have here. It's like, where did I put my stuff? Okay, breathe. Oh, here in my... So what I did, I took a sheet of designer series paper in Pacific Point, and remember, you have this pattern or this pattern, okay? You can choose whichever, but I'm gonna stick to this one because it's already cut. And then you're going to take this and cut 2 strips of 1 inch each, okay? Simple and easy. You put it in and you're gonna cut, okay? 1 inch. So you can go here and measure right there, 1 inch, down, 1 inch, and then 1 inch from here, and cut. So you need 2. This part you can put it away, and then we're gonna trim. Then I'm gonna show you the easy way to do this, and then we're gonna trim this piece right there, and I use the other part, and this measures, so I can cut it 2.5 by 5 1/4. Yes. I am following my direction. Oh, am I a good teacher, Nancy? Since you're a pro, and Nancy. Okay, so you're a teacher. So I said 2.5 by 5 1/4. So let's go cut the length. 2.5 right here. Voila. I have my piece that's 2.5. This is extra that I can use. And now I need 5 1/4. So this is 5. Okay, ladies, I don't know if you can see because the light reflects. Let me move this one a little bit. No. Okay, so this is 5, and I'm going to put it at 5, and I need a 5 1/4. So this is the measure, 5 1/4. This is 5 1/2. We need 5 1/4. I'm going to put it down there, hold it, there, cut. Okay, done. First thing that we're going to do is take this piece, the skinniest of the 2 basic white cardstock, and I am going to, the easiest way would be just, you know, to glue it down this way. I don't worry about cutting it at a time. So 1 line of adhesive, and what I like about this is that it has a line. I can follow the line if I want. Voila, as long as it's flush on the top right there, we can always trim it. Follow the line and get it straight on. Voila, this is done. Okay, then we're gonna trim the rest. And same for this one. I'm gonna apply my tape in the back of the white, and then following the line, I can even do it this way, and trying to match the width, I'm gonna go like so. Okay, nice and easy. Might be, nope, it's not the same. You can lift it a bit. Let's see, because I need it. I'm watching now and will make my cards when I listen to the video. Okay. Good. So what I did, This is not as wide as the other one, so I'm going to stay a little bit behind here. There. Voila. Done. Now it's good. Then I'm taking my snips, paper snips, and then from here, I'm going to just trim like so. If this has an extra edge, then we're gonna trim it a bit if we don't like it. And then we're gonna go like so. Have scissors against the edge of the paper and cut them off. Done. Okay, this part is done. Then I'm taking this piece that I want to stay within the line here, within the bottom, okay? So I'm going to use my adhesive like so. I want it to stay, you know, the tippy, the bottom here down and there up. What did I do there? Yeah. This may be a little crooked like so. Okay, and then I'm gonna do this. I can even do this side, but I want to keep my design the same. Don't want to worry too much about it. And this time we're gonna do it this way. Or make it, because it's already going over there. How do I want it? This way. Yeah, let's keep it this way. Okay, done. Then I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna have one end laying right here. Then I want 1, 2, tie my bow. Okay, done. And then this, because it's the side that I want, this is gonna go right here, like so. And then I'm gonna open this, fan it out. Voila. And now I'm going to get the circle, and I'm gonna take the small puffin, and I am going to stamp. Actually, I'm gonna stamp the sentiment first because it gives me a guide. Because if I stamp the sentiment crooked, then I can flip the circle to make it straight, right? Okay. So I am stamping "You're the best." Voila. And then I'm taking my little puffin like so. Okay, ladies, and I'm stamping. Now I'll make it like so. Voila. I think all the stamping is done. Now I am going to take my 2 colors. That will be Pool Party once again. And I'm gonna do this beak. And then this little fella here. Oh, it's really tight. It's a good thing. And here, just touching lightly, so I'm sure that I'm staying within the lines. Okay. And now it's time to layer everything. So let me grab my card base. I'm gonna fold it in half. Voila. Hello, Christine. Yeah, wait until you see all the cards. And this goes straight there. So I did dimensionals, of course, because it's easier at this point. There. 2. 1 in the middle. 1 there. 1 here. 1 here. Peel it. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna go like so. And voila. pretty much straight. Then I'm gonna take dimensionals, and I'm gonna go one here and one here. It's easier if I do it this way. And this one is gonna be right there. And then I can decide where to put this simple. So you're going there, I want you right there. Okay, so this one goes like so, covered, and this one goes like so. Voila. You know, this is all crooked. I like there. Now it makes. Now I'm taking my little fish or fishes. I don't know. English is not my first language. Okay, and then I am going to put the edges there. So you don't want, you always want to use all of your dimensionals, all the little bits and pieces. Don't throw away anything. Save them all. Okay, one is gonna go back down here, and this little fella goes on his there. Right? And voila. What do you think? Now we need to finish it with our embellishment, and the cards are done. And I forgot to remind everybody about my special for those for ordering between now and July 1st. Okay, so let me just go on and finish this card, and I'll go grab my thing, and a big one right there. Okay, ladies. Actually, this I could have pushed it a little bit more under. I think I can do that. Shh. See the beauty of using dimensionals. I want this one more under. There. Makes a little bit more of a difference. Voila! That's the card. And then inside, you're going to stamp the 3 fish. And you're done. You're done-o. Done, done, done. And if I don't like this, because, you know, I'm picky, everything has to be the same level. This is going to be straight up. Okay. So these are the cards. Okay. These are the cards for the card class. Card number 1. And you guys have the PDF. Card number 2. Card number 3, and card number 4. These are the cards for the class. Now, I can have this class, a class to go, separate from bingo. You're going to contact me if you're interested. You're going to receive the goodie bag. You're going to receive the supplies to make the cards, one of each, like like the class was designed for bingo. And you just PM me if you're interested in getting the card class to go. I'll be happy to provide you with information. And also, I know I printed something and I need to show it to you because it's important. But obviously, I forgot. But anyways, no, it's important because I need to post it for the ladies that won. And here it is. Okay, my special for the online card class in bingo, using this host code. Okay, the ordering special goes from today until July 1st. An order of $55 or more before shipping and tax will give you the choice of a set of stamping blends of the color of your choice, unless the color of your choice is one of them that are on back order or not orderable. I think not. We should just check it out. But Your order needs to be getting to me by noon on July 1st. You can place the order online if you want to, and this is the host code to use. For those that are redeeming the vouchers, I will send out information, but if anybody wants to take advantage of this of this offer, anybody can do it, but order has to be placed between June 27th and July 1st. Okay, and contact me if you're interested in the car class. I am offering to go as well. Okay, ladies, this is all. Thank you so much for playing with bingo with me earlier today. Thank you for participating, watching this presentation, and I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, you are greatly appreciated. Okay, ladies, bye. Thank you so much. Bye bye.